What's up, y'all? Welcome back. I understand that you were in the middle of something. Here we go. We're going to pick up at Mark 1:29. Mark chapter 1, verse 29. And forthwith, when they were come out of the synagogue, they entered into the house of Simon and Andrew, with James and John. But Simon's wife mother lay sick of fever, and anon they tell him of her. And he came and took her by the hand and lifted her up, and immediately the fever left her, and she ministered unto them. And at even, when the sun did set, they brought unto him all that were diseased, and them that were possessed with devils. And all the city were gathered together at the door. And he healed many that were sick of divers diseases, and cast out many devils, and suffered not the devils to speak, because they knew him. And in the morning, rising up a great while before the day, he went out and departed into the solitary place, and there prayed. And Simon and they that were with him followed after him, and when they had found him, they said unto him, All men seek thee. And he said unto them, Let us go into the next towns, for I may preach there also. For therefore if I came forth. And he preached in the synagogues throughout Galilee, and cast out devils. Alright, so Simon's mother-in-law was sick. And we got another miracle where he just went over there and he just touched her, grabbed her by the hand. That's more that authority and that power where you could just touch somebody and heal them of a fever or whatever they got going on. So, and then it says at even. Even means evening. Alright. And they brought him all that were diseased, and them that were possessed with devils. And he healed diverse diseases, more than just a fever, all sorts of diseases he was healing. And he cast out all sorts of devils. And he didn't let the devils talk, because they was going to reveal his true identity, which he couldn't have going on yet, because he knew before anything that one day he would have to die for the sins of the world. And one of the ways he's going to die is by the same people. They have a history of killing. The Israelites, these wicked Israelites, they have a history of killing the prophets and holy men. But he had to make sure that he spread the gospel, spread the gospel and the power of the kingdom of heaven. He had to get that spread throughout as much as he could before his time had come. All right. And in the morning, rising up a great while before day, he went out and departed into a solitary place. So he got his personal time between himself and between God. He woke up early. I think it was Job too. Job used to wake up super early every single day and make sacrifices to God. He even made sacrifices on behalf of his family who didn't make sacrifices to God. He got up super early, made sure that he got his time with God. Okay, and make sure that God got his time with him. A lot of us need to do more of that. I'm telling you that if I don't get my personal time to myself, my attitude be super messed up. But a lot of folks, they don't grow as people because they don't spend enough time alone to think. And some people, they don't grow with their walk with the Lord because they don't spend enough time alone with God to talk to God or to pray. You know, you got to make sure you get certain kind of time. You got to make sure you get that kind of time to yourself where you do that soul searching. You got to make sure you set that spiritual time aside to make sure that you right. Okay? And Jesus did that. And then they had went and looked for him and found him in a solitary place. Found him by himself, talking to God, praying. Okay? And then they told him, everybody's looking for you. And he said, let us go into some other towns, okay? Because I got to make sure this kingdom of heaven gets spread abroad. Okay, I got to make sure people know about this. So he said, let's go over to this other town. Let's introduce them to the kingdom of heaven. And then we're going to go over there. We're going to heal people there. We're going to cast out devils and let them know that the kingdom of heaven is liberty. All right. And there came a leper to him, beseeching him and kneeling down to him, and saying unto him, if thou wilt, thou can make me clean. And Jesus, moved with compassion, put forth his hands and touched him, and saith unto him, I will, be thou clean. And as soon as he had spoken, immediately the leprosy departed from him, and he was cleansed. And he straightly charged him, and forthwith sent him away, and saith unto him, see thou say nothing to any man, but go thy way, shew thyself to the priest, and offer the cleansing of those things which Moses commanded for a testimony unto them. Before he went out but he went out and began to publish it much and to blaze abroad the matter, insomuch that Jesus could no more openly enter into the city, but was without in desert places, and they came to him from every quarter. All right, so he crossed paths with a leper, and the leper said, the leper had the faith. The leper had a lot of faith. He said, I know you can, but if thou will, make me clean. And he said, you are clean. And he was clean. That's more of that power and that authority right there. He had touched a woman, and he had made her clean. But this time, with the leper, the man with leprosy, he just said, be clean. That's that power and that authority. And then when he had said that, immediately the man was healed. All right. Then he told him, like, listen, keep this between me and you. And then the first thing dude did, he went out and told everybody, yeah, this man over here, he healed me from the leprosy. But he told him, just go to the priest and show yourself to the priest and do those things which Moses had commanded. So it's a Levitical law that if you get leprosy, the priest will keep locking you up or quarantine you for 7 days at a time. And then each time he'll come and he'll look at the leprosy to see if the hairs was white or if there was black, if it's actually leprosy. And then he will look at it 7 days at a time. And then once you were clean, then I think you made a couple of sacrifices to God and you were able to go back among the people. But until then, you had to come out from among the people. So that's what it meant. He told him, listen, go show yourself to the priest, and then the priest will be like, okay, you're good. And then you could be among the congregation, be among your family and everybody else. But the dude went out and told everybody. And the importance of that was, the importance of that is that everything had to happen in his time. I already said that already, right? So the more people found out what Jesus was doing, when it came to all the miracles, the more attention it brought him. It also brought negative attention. This is only the first chapter. We're gonna go through this. We got a lot of things to look at and go through. But as we go through this gospel, you'll see. You'll see. All right. Nothing left for me to say. But shoot, that's Mark 1. I had to do it in 2 parts because it was 45 verses. But we're done here. With that being said, outro.